Isi Majlis, saya Tridas, kawan-kawan saya. Yang berhormat Saudari Ali Wong, Ahli Exco Kerajaan Negeri Selangor, Saudara Suhaimi, yang berhormat Saudara Suhaimi, Ahli Dewan Undangan Negeri, Ahli Majlis, Saudara Tenakau, saudari-saudari, saudara-saudara yang saya hormati sekalian, selamat petang, salam sejahtera, Tachiahao, Assalamualaikum, Malay, Wanakkam. In the next 15 to 20 minutes, I want to examine the following proposition. Is Malaysia a failing state? Is Malaysia, the present government that we have, beginning to show symptoms, very deep symptoms of a failing state? And I want to use the Portland Free Zone scandal, the biggest financial scandal ever in this country, to show indeed Malaysia is beginning to show very, very deep signs of a failing state. I want to go back in history to trace a bit about Portland authorities, what happened prior to 2000, and then talk to you about what happened after 2000, so that we have a sense of history and perspective about why the problem came into being. Portland authorities was responsible for building the North Port. From 1963 to 1986, it built the North Port without any scandals, without any financial irregularities, and so on and so forth. Even when they built the West Ports, to a tune of 1.2 billion ringgit, there wasn't accusations of corruption, irregularities, or any scandals. Never. And for your information, at the end of 1999, Portland authorities had a reserve of 300 million Malaysian ringgit. 300 Malaysian ringgit. And from the time it began till 1999, whatever money that was borrowed from the federal government was paid back, including with interest, and on top of that, they still had 300 million ringgit available to Portland authorities in order to build expansion, new development, and so on and so forth. And therefore, my friends, the question in front of us is this: what happened after 2000? What happened after 2000? What happened to the 300 million? And why did a $400 million, when I say dollar means ringgit, 400 million ringgit project today is potentially going to go up to 12.5 billion ringgit. A project that was only for 400 million ringgit, went up to 1-point-some billion ringgit, went up to 3-point-some billion ringgit, plus interest, because of loan default, is 7 billion ringgit, and because if you don't restructure the 7.4 or 5 billion ringgit, you're going to look at 12.5 billion ringgit in the next 30-40 years. And my friends, this simply means that you are going to pay for it. You and all of us in the front are going to pay back this fiasco. Somebody has stolen the money, and now we as citizens of this country have to pay back. Now, let's have a sense of what this $12 billion actually means. It means, one, that we can build 4 Penang bridges. We can build 4 Penang bridges. We can build 25 universities, like University Malaya, 25 universities. You also can build 125 hospitals. 1,250 schools, 31,250 low-cost homes, and one more. You can also win 1 million lottery each and every month, non-stop for the next 1,041 years. That's the volume of the money we're talking about. That is the volume of the money that we're talking about. So friends, what happened after 2000? What happened at 2000 to 2008, 2009? This is the question that is in front of us. Most recently, about 2-3 weeks ago, PricewaterhouseCoopers came out with a report. A report that, of course, would have costed the Malaysian government and Portland authorities lots of money, but a report that did not say anything new. That did not say anything new. Why? Because the report contained all the reports that were made against Portland authorities from 2004 to 2007. People had reported to ACA, now we call it MACC, at that time ACA. People went and reported to ACA. ACA had come to Portland authorities and taken loads of stuff, reams of paper away from 2004, 2005, 2006. Report was made to the Bursa Malaysia. Bursa Malaysia too, the report was made by people against Portland authorities to Bursa Malaysia. The Attorney General also got involved in the matter. He knew what was happening. The Auditor General also knew what was happening. So PricewaterhouseCoopers essentially went to all of these people, got the information which everybody knew, and came out with a nice report. So there was nothing new in the report. Absolutely nothing new in the report, except one fact that if you don't restructure the $7 billion liability, it will go up to $12 billion in 2051. So this is the only new piece of information. The rest, everybody knew about it. The question I posed was, is Malaysia a failing state? My friends, as I said this now, the Auditor General in the report in 2007 clearly said, 2006, clearly said that Portland authorities does not have the money for the expansion. They don't have the money. The Auditor General clearly told the government of Malaysia, hey guys, watch it, this guy has no money. But they are expanding as if there is some stockpile of money that is going to pay. There was no money. Bursa Malaysia reprimanded Portland authorities and said, what are you doing? Where is your money? How can you do this? How can you float bonds? Number two, ACA also went there. And as I said, there were reams and reams of paper and nothing came out of it. Police reports were made against Portland authorities. Nothing came out of it. It was debated in Parliament. Nothing came out of it. It was debated even in the Cabinet. Nothing came out of it. My friends, our regulators, the country's regulators, public authorities, and the government, including the Cabinet, failed the Malaysian public, and that is why today you and I have to repay the potential 12.5 billion ringgit. 12.5 billion ringgit. The role of regulators, the role of state authorities is to protect the interest of government, is to protect the interest of the people. But they knew very well what was going on. But they never did anything except write nice reports. In fact, in Portland authorities, you had a representative from the Treasury. The Treasury was there. Ministry of Transport was there. Economic Planning Unit was there. The former government's, Selangor State government's representative was also sitting there. But nothing happened. They just signed everything as if there was no tomorrow. So our regulators, Malaysian government, our state bodies that is supposed to protect the interests of the people miserably fail. Miserably fail. Now let me take you through some of the documents that is available to show you how this crime was organized. How this plunder of so much of money was organized. Okay?